Hide and Clap from The Conjuring scared all of us, but I have a real life story to tell you about it. This guy said that when he was like 10 years old, he lived in this old house, as all stories start, but he had his own bedroom separate from his brother's, but his brother would get scared sometimes, so his brother would want to come and stay in the room with him. He had a massive bunk bed, but they both slept on the bottom part of it. So he's sleeping at one end, his brother's at the other end. He said he wakes up from being like sound asleep to someone clapping over his face, and the air of it and the sound woke him up. Immediately, he thought it was his brother. So he looks down at his brother. His brother's not moving. He's like, okay, he's just messing with me, you know, trying to scare me or whatever. It's working. Good for him. So he tries to go back to sleep. And it happens again, like the big, like, you know, like right above his face in the air. He raises up this time, like kicks towards his brother. His brother is clearly asleep. His brother wakes up a little bit. He asks him, like, are you clapping over my face? Like, did you clap over my face? The brother just looks at him like stunned. He could tell that he had been asleep. So he said he doesn't know if it was just because he was so scared or what. So he lays back down, covers his face up, and he fell asleep. He doesn't remember anything after that. The next morning, he asked his brother about it. The brother said, I heard the clapping. I thought you were doing it. But the brother heard it later because the brother said when he heard the clapping, the other brother was asleep. So years go by, right? He doesn't really say anything about it. He just knows that it's like a haunted house. But then they tell their parents, and their parents won't tell them anything about the house other than the original owner died in the house, and that they got the house for a good deal because no one else wanted it because they knew the guy had died in it. You know, your typical ends up with an old house that someone died in story. Until later in life, he said that he was telling a friend about it, and the friend said, oh my gosh, do you think that it could have been like a real person? Like, what if the person was like playing that game, hide and clap with you? That was my dog. And he was hiding under the bed, but neither one of you checked. Oh my God, which is scarier? It's scarier to think that it was a real person trying to play hide and clap with them, because he said that the back door was left unlocked a lot. So it is very possible that someone could have broke into his house to do that. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.